Hey CrossFit Feral, we are here today with your Feral 45 workout for Monday, April 6th. A change in programming, you're going to see this all week and in the coming weeks. We've taken some of the NC Go programming that's new to NC Fit and we've added that into our Feral 45 programming. Pretty excited about that. You're going to see some new movements. You're going to see a new cycle that has started for our at-home workouts in this Feral 45 programming, and we want to start going through those with you today. So warm up in the Feral 45 warm-ups, we're always going to start with a little 5-minute AMRAP every single day, and you're going to see a focus on that. Our warm-up today is an AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible for 5 minutes with 4 movements. First, 10 jumping jacks, then transitioning into 10 alternating lunges. Again, this is the warm-up, just getting the blood moving here. Going to transition out of those lunges into 10 air squats. And as you do these, you're fighting for depth. Obviously, as a warm-up, it may not start as deep as you want it to. You want to move it deeper, right? We want to really get down there as we go, using this as a bit of stretch. And our last movement is 10 sit-ups. There you go. You can do the feet together, knees wide. It doesn't really matter because this is a warm-up. We just want to get moving. When you get to the end of 10, you're going to start right back with jumping jacks. We do that on a 5-minute running clock. All right. For our strength today, we have an EMOM. That means it's work every minute on the minute, and we're going to be working on the strength for 15 minutes. So 15-minute EMOM, 3 different things. So minute 1, minute 2, minute 3, you got 3 different transitions today. We have, for minute 1, 10 dumbbell power cleans into the front rack hold. So really pulling those dumbbells up and accentuating the elbow out in that front rack hold. You can get a little drop under there depending on the weight you're using. So give them a little drop on that power clean, get dropping under the weight, little reset there. If you got really heavy dumbbells, you're going to need this. So you're doing 10 and then you're resting until the next minute, in which we do 10 dumbbell suitcase reverse lunges into a suitcase hold. Now all that means is we're going to do 10 and then we're going to kind of hold a little bit here at the end. There you go. Alternating back and forth on that reverse lunge. That's a step back, and then we'll do a little hold, and then we'll put the weights down and wait for minute 3, in which we'll do 10 push-ups. And then we're going to hold a push-up plank. So chest and thighs are touching the ground, elbows at that 45 degree, kind of tucked in there. And then at the 10th one, he's just going to hold plank for the rest of that minute. So he's going to hold that plank, that push-up plank there, butts down, holding everything static here. And then you can go ahead and get up, because at the end of minute 3, we're going to come back to minute 1, and we're going to start back with our 10 dumbbell power cleans. Again, we're going to go through those 3 movements for 15 minutes, which means you'll get 5 rounds of each of those movements. That will be our strength. Our score is going to be the load. Metcon for today, also a 15-minute workout, but it is an AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible for 15 minutes with 3 movements. So here's what we're going to do. Number 1, 20 alternating jumping lunges. So the jumping lunge, I want to get a little explosion off the ground. So instead of that real smooth static movement, I'm doing an explosive movement for 20 reps alternating. That's going to really tax you. I'm going to come out of that into 20 dumbbell Sumo Deadlift. Sumo Deadlift is that wide stance with toes out and pushing those hips back and bringing that up. You can, if you don't have the double dumbbells, you could do this with a kettlebell. You can do this any heavy weight, 20 reps. I'm going to come out of that. I'm going to grab my dumbbells, or again, if I have a heavy item, I'm going to go 20 dumbbell push press. That's 1 dip and drive. 1 dip and drive. This is not the jerk with a second dip. So we're going to get 20 of those reps. It's an AMRAP, so when we're done with those 20, we're going to put down our weights and we're going to get back into 20 and alternating jumping lunges again, and we're going to continue that through for 15 minutes. The score is going to be your rounds and reps in 15 minutes. We've got an optional core finisher at the end. It's 5-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible for 5 minutes. It's probably going to be body weight for most of us. It's 20 Russian twists. Now you can add in a weight if you so choose, but warning, when you're done with those 20, you're going to jump into 20 hollow rocks. Hollow rocks means feet about 6 inches off the ground, arms right there covering up my ears. My arms don't come off my ears, and I'm just using my core to rock back and forth. I'm not swinging my arms, I'm not swinging my legs, I'm using my core to do that. count 20 of those. Then we're going to go 20 leg lifts. So right off the ground up to 90, and then all the way back down. You can tap it if you want, or you can keep it just off the ground. 20 reps there, AMRAP. So we're just going to continue those movements for 5 minutes. It's a no measure core finisher. We hope you enjoy this. As always, if you have any questions, go ahead and throw them up on YouTube, or just get a hold of one of your coaches and we'd be happy to answer that for you. Enjoy this new workout, guys. Have fun.